So the film starts in 1986. We see a mother and daughter playing in the fields. Suddenly, they start screaming out of fear because there were many human body parts lying in the fields. That is, a person was killed and his body was cut into pieces and thrown here. The story goes to show how all this happened. There was a report that there would be a metro shower at night, that is, many big and small meteoroids would come and fall on the ground. To see this, many people had come to Relax Point to have a picnic, so that from here they could comfortably see this meteoroid shower. Among them was a group of 3 friends who were going to have a picnic. At this point in the movie, we are also told about the thinking of people related to the meteoroid shower. Earlier, people used to believe that whenever meteoroids fell on the ground, they bring destruction or diseases, due to which human lives are in danger. Some religious people believed that when the evils in the world increase a lot, then God throws meteoroids on the ground in anger to teach a lesson. As a punishment for humans, the movie continues again, and we see Castor's group who were passing through the forest. They were stopped by an old man on the way, who was none other than old Popeye. He advises them to go back from here, and also tells them about the danger of meteoroids. But when these people do not listen to him, he leaves from here and these people continue their journey. When these people reach the picnic site, they see that their 2 friends had already reached there, and they had also made all the preparations for the picnic here. Castor's sister Olive goes here to check everything, and sees at a short distance that 2 boys were brutally beating an old man. When she tried to stop them, they kept a dirty eye on Olive, but when they saw that Olive's brother and friends are also behind her, then both the boys ran away from there in fear. These people came here to help this old man. This old man had a comic book in his hand, in which he believed a lot, and he tells all of them, you believe or not. These meteoroid comics will turn the people here into mutants. They will turn them into a strange creature. He also tells them that something very bad is going to happen here. Get out of here as soon as possible before something very bad happens. This meteoroid is evil, but these children still do not listen to him. And to help him, they give him some money and go away from here. After a while, 2 more of his friends also came, who brought chemical substances for all of them, and these people got drunk after taking the chemical substances. It was evening too, and here we were shown Popeye, who was fishing for himself, and then meteoroid and shower also started. Popeye was very happy to see all this. During this time, a small meteoroid came and fell inside his cigar. Popeye did not know about it, and he inhaled the cigar, after which his condition started deteriorating. His condition was close to death. He started writhing in pain, but he did not die in pain. Rather, his body mutated. Many parts of his body grew bigger, and he became a mutant human. As soon as he became a mutant human, all his problems also ended. He now left fishing and came out of the water, and in front of him came the same 2 boys who were shown bullying an old man earlier. They also thought of bullying him, and one boy came and punched Popeye. Both the boys were drunk at this time. Popeye got so angry with this act that Popeye punched him hard on his face, and as soon as he punched, the face of that boy broke into pieces, and he died right there. During this fight, the boy's pipe also broke. That's why he broke the bone of the boy's hand and started using it as his cigar pipe. The other friend of the dead boy runs away and warns Olive's entire group that a dangerous man is coming to kill them. But these people do not pay any attention to his words, can ignore his warning. Although they also did not notice that the boy was completely soaked in blood. Now one of the boys from their group goes to the washroom. Meanwhile, Popeye also needs to go to the washroom. He opens the door and comes inside. The boy is looking at him as if he wants to ask what the problem is. Popeye grabs his head and twists it so hard that his head breaks and comes into Popeye's hands. The head gets separated from the body, after which Popeye mercilessly throws his head to the side as if he is a rapper and then sits on his body. For the last time, the head of that boy is shown whose eyes were moving in a very scary way, and then he dies completely. Now we see their group in which one couple goes into the tent and the rest of the 4 people lie down under the sky and start enjoying the scenes of meteoroid shower. In the course of their conversation, they realize, and in the meantime, Popeye comes close to their tent. That couple was inside the Popeye tent. He killed the boy by stabbing in his head, with the bone present in his hand, after which he also turned the girl's head to kill her and separated her head from the body. Here these four had not yet found their lost partner. These people decide to find him by dividing themselves into two groups. Castor and his girlfriend go to the other side, while Olive and her partner go to the other side. They find a meteoroid lying here. On the other side, Castor and his partner find the body of their partner, which did not even have a head on it. These people got very scared after seeing him. They also screamed while on the other side. Olive also screamed. Now, why did Olive scream? Olive had started proposing to her, but the proposal was not a reason to shout. At the time of proposing, a meteoroid came and went through the head of the girl who was proposing to Olive. After seeing this horrific death in front of her eyes, Olive screamed. Scared, she decided to go towards the camp again, and Castor and his friends were going towards the camp, and on the way, these three collided. All three screamed and scared, and shared the scary news with each other. Their fear started increasing even more. Now they were regretting why they did not listen to the people here. People were repeatedly asking them to leave from here. Anyway, they decided that they would leave soon, but how to leave? When they went near the camp, they saw that Popeye was sitting there comfortably and enjoying. All three were surprised and worried that how the old man whom they had seen in the afternoon had become so powerful now. What magic had happened? Now they were worried that how they ran away, because the keys of their car were also given in the tent, in front of which Popeye was sitting. Olive decided that she would go to the tent by putting her life in danger. She crawled and went inside the tent while hiding. She got scared after seeing the dead bodies of the other two. But for the time being, she did not make noise because she had to complete her mission and had to get out of here with the keys. Till now, she was thinking that Popeye could not see her, but it was her mistake because Popeye immediately caught her legs and pulled her out of the tent. Before Popeye could kill Olive, Castor distracts Popeye from behind to save his sister and pulls him towards himself. This way, Olive's life is saved and she quickly takes the car keys and reaches her other partner. By the time both of them reach their car, they are in a bad state with grief, because a meteoroid had destroyed their entire car. Now they also remembered Castor. His life was also in danger. Then Olive told that I and Castor often come here. There is an empty factory near here. I know Castor must have gone there. These people also go there to save him. As soon as these people were passing through the road, they also found the pieces of the body of that old man who had told them that Comic is evil and he will bring destruction. Before they could go anywhere else to search for Castor, that boy came in front of them with Castor. To save Castor, his girlfriend immediately went near him, but Popeye broke her face with a single blow, and she died on the spot. After which he put Castor in a chemical tank present there, and melted him completely, so that even the bones of his body could not be found. Now only Olive was saved, who ran to that factory to save her life. And there she meets a man who had a short gun in his hand. She tells him everything, that how a man is after them and has killed all the members of the group. Hearing Olive's words, the old man started abusing her, and Olive got more scared by his words. But the important thing in all this was that he told that to fight such situations and such things. He had made something, what it was not shown, but when Olive saw it, she was stunned. Then they heard a voice again from outside. The old man asked Olive to stay here, and himself went out with his wheelchair. What was to happen? As soon as they went out, Popeye caught this man also and killed him by hitting him with the bone present in his hand. During all this, Olive also ran out and wanted to fight with Popeye, but controlling her was a cakewalk for Popeye. Popeye pushes her aside. Before Popeye could kill her, Olive's luck turns once again, and the same injured boy who had first alerted them about Popeye arrives here. That boy attacks Popeye and takes out a meteoroid running from his cigar and attacks him. This attack does not harm Popeye much, but makes him very angry. That is why Popeye knocks the boy down with just one hand and crushes his face badly by putting his foot on his face and kills him. Now, the meteoroid that Popeye had dropped had hit Olive's hand. As soon as Olive lifted it, her hand started burning, but Olive did not let it go and put it in the generator of a chainsaw machine, due to which this big chainsaw started working. This chainsaw was actually made by the old man about whom he had told Olive. Olive reached Popeye with great courage while turning this chainsaw on, but Popeye was not going to give up like this. He also searched for some tools around, and he only found a hammer with which he could not fight well because the chainsaw was in front of him. Olive used her brain very well and broke Popeye's body into 2 pieces in a single blow. After which she felt that finally she had got rid of Popeye. She left from here, but in the morning we were shown that Popeye's body was not there, which means that Popeye was still alive. Olive, who had slept here at night, when she saw this scene on waking up in the morning, her tension increased even more. Olive knew how dangerous he could be. That's why she started preparing to take him on. A few weeks pass in the story, and we come to know through the news that Popeye had now reached New York and was spreading destruction everywhere. And to finish him off, our superwoman Olive was getting ready. She had made a mechanical hand to fight Popeye, and only this was shown. The story ends here with the mystery of whether Olive will be able to kill Popeye or not.